Hello, and welcome to 5 Minutes with Nate. This month's topic, teacher care. I want to thank everyone for a little bit of patience. The past little bit, I've been quiet. The reason is my baby was born just a little bit early. I've been prepping videos, trying to be able to give content during my paternity leave. It didn't happen. The baby arrived just a little bit earlier than expected, so sorry. But I'm back, and my baby's healthy. My wife is doing great. Okay, now I want to discuss triage your stress. Triage, that's a medical term, and it means, for example, in the ER, when you arrive, they're going to take a look at you and they're going to determine your level of need. If it's a high, like you need, like you're bleeding, you're going to the ER right away. If it's a broken arm, you might, it's serious, but you might have to wait just a little bit. Might have to give you some medicine and then you can wait. If you have a cold, you're going to have to wait a long time. Now the reason is they have to prioritize what need my attention right now. And when I take care of that, then I can address the other less serious things. It's not about who's first, it's about who needs. So recently I've watched a TED Talk from a doctor, an ER doctor named Darria Long, and I want to share some of her information of how to triage and really, prioritize your stress levels. She said, really, many people in the world today don't respond to stress appropriately. How they respond is called crazy mode. Your body doesn't know what to do, and everything is equal stress. Everything is a big stressor. And then when your body's full of that stress, what do? FFF. Fight, flight, freeze. So for every little or big thing that happens, you're freezing, or you're fighting, or you're flighting. For a doctor, you can't do that. If they froze every time, that would not be good. Not for the doctor themselves, of course, but also for the patients. So what do? We need to be in ready mode instead. So instead of being crazy, we need to transition over to a better approach. For example, in crazy mode, we overreact to everything. Every little or big thing really doesn't matter. We overreact. We need to be able to triage, to prioritize what is important and how are we going to respond now, later, or potentially never. In crazy mode, we're not prepared. Things pop up and we just lose it. We react. In ready mode, we need to be proactive. Now, that doesn't mean we can't prepare for every little thing. That's impossible. But we need to have a response ready. We need to expect that crazy things are going to happen. But we're ready no matter what happens. Now, third thing is your inner dialogue. Negative. I can't. Those negative inner messages. In ready mode, we need to get out of our own heads. And that negative inner talk we need to get rid of. We just need to focus on the situation at hand and see what's actually happening, not what we're afraid is happening. So I'll show the chart she made. So triage, let's go a little bit more in depth with that. Doctors tend to use 4 or 5 colors. We're going to go ahead and use the 4 from her presentation. Red means now, immediate. If we don't take care of it now, it's serious. Yellow means soon. Green means it can wait. And black means, in the medical world, black means that they're dead and there's really nothing you can do. It's sad, but it's going to happen. I cannot do anything. So how does that apply to your life, your teaching? Red means I need to take care of it now, next few hours, signed years, sorry. The next few hours, we need to take care of it. Yellow means soon. Now, tomorrow, maybe in 3 days. And green means, I'll get to it this week. No rush when I have time. So we solve the red stuff, then we approach the yellow stuff, and then whatever time's left, we take advantage of to work on the green things. And some things we need to recognize as black. I cannot control some things. Often students' home life is something that we stress over. And it's something that we can try to influence, of course, but can we change it? Maybe not. You don't need to own a student's home life. You can only own your space, your classroom, your own heart. And that's hard. At the same time, a doctor in the art, it's hard to make those decisions. In education, we're not a computer program. We're not a machine. We're humans interacting with each other. It means it's messy. But you, as a human, as a person, need to prioritize those things, or you are just going to burn out yourself, and we don't want that. So that triage color chart right here. I encourage you to read or watch that TED Talk. It's really good. It has some real life examples of how hard it can be sometimes. I also want to throw out there, you're not alone. Many of you have a partner, have a sweetheart, have a roommate, have someone that you can depend on. Maybe you live close to grandparents. Maybe you have a church group or an organization, maybe the Deaf Association, UAD, that you can link to and get the support you need. In school, you have the principal, of course, but you also have each other. You're never truly alone. If you're an outreach person and you're driving everywhere, you still have a director. You still have people you can contact. Maybe it's virtually, not as fun, but you have people you can always connect with. Okay, that's 5 minutes with Nate. I hope you take care of yourselves. Bye.